What's up, everybody? I'm back again with another installment of Why Do I Own This? A series of videos where I take a good hard look at my vinyl record collection and give an account as to why I've devoted the time, space, and money to these physical objects. I've left a link in the description section below to my Discogs account where you can see my entire collection. And you can drop into the comments section below and take me to task. Let me know which of my vinyl records I need to answer for. My name's Adam McDormand, and this is Medium Quality. So I was watching a recent Vinyl Finds video over on one of my favorite vinyl record community channels, and he had found a couple of Procol Harum albums, and I thought to myself, well, there's a band that I don't think about very often, and that got me to pull this off of my shelf. Shine On Brightly by Procol Harum. This is the second album from the British psychedelic rock group, which came out in 1968. Now, in some ways, this album sounds very much like a product of its time, with its pompous, artsy compositions, absolutely drenched in Hammond organ, which really helped to define our beloved prog rock genre. But as I was motivated to put this back onto the turntable and give it a good listen, I started to hear moments that sounded to me to be so ahead of their time that I was almost shocked by the audacity of this band. It's great stuff, very much worth listening to, if just for the cryptically titled Inheld 'Twas in I, which is 17 and a half minutes of proto-progressive goodness. Oh, chef's kiss. But I gotta say, this is kind of a raw-sounding record. It's a far sight from any kind of audiophile quality. And that kind of begs the question, why do I own this? The answer to that question is probably more about the circumstances in which I found this album than the actual quality of the album itself. 6 years ago, at the time I'm recording this video, my wife and I were honeymooning in Greece. And what better way to commemorate getting married than to go digging in a local record store? So my wife was gracious enough to take a break from sipping drinks on the beach to let me stop into one of the local shops just to take a peek. Now, I wasn't looking for anything in particular, but I did happen to come across Shine On Brightly. I had kind of been looking for this album because I knew it had the original version of Inheld 'Twas in I, which I first heard when Transatlantic covered it on their SMPTE album, newer progressive rock album that I listened to a lot when I was in middle school and high school. And so I grabbed this record. In fact, I still have this rapidly fading receipt from Mr. Vinilios where I paid €14.50 for this album. And for that reason alone, I'll probably never get rid of this record, which came to my collection under the most auspicious of circumstances. What about you guys? Have you ever listened to this album by Procol Harum, or are they just the whiter shade of pale band for you? Drop into the comments section and let me know. Anyways, that's going to do it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, feel free to hit the subscribe button below. Until next time, keep spinning that good stuff. What a time to be alive.